Progressive Action Radio, the most objective show in America.
Let's get 'em. I'm a winner. I dropped the top in the winter. I'm from the city of sinners and new beginnings. Pop the cork. Celebrate cause life is short. Getting money is our only resort. 9 to 5, 8 to 4, or 7 to 11. Where I'm from, they pray to hit lotto, no need for a reverend. Dice get thrown, rent money blown, re-up money spent. Now you got lent. I went to college just to challenge myself. Now I meditate just to balance myself. I got the right to remain, but I silence myself. I don't need your war stories, cause I'm valid myself. Think fast, but move slowly. Keep that water holy. Y'all nothing but some actors. Angelina Jolie. Life a little different. Haters jealous of my rollie. They don't understand. It was many nights just ravioli. Game tighter than a corset. Went from street to corporate. I'm Jacob Lawrence with the portraits. They looking gorgeous. Progressive action flawless. Competition nauseous. We lawless. No holes in us. We not porous. We know this land, little man. No, we not tourists. We don't go for that bull. Nah, we not tourists. 400 years. Pain, blood, sweat, and some tears. Crabs in the barrel with some people careers. We live life to live life. Right. Grown men sacrifice. Right. Sometimes you roll the dice. Right. Sometimes you pay the price. Right. Live life to live life. Right. Grown men sacrifice. Right. Sometimes you roll the dice. Right. Sometimes you pay the price. Yeah. Now they only talking slick with my back turned. 10 toes down on the ground, I'm that firm. Y'all can't relate, y'all shiver, y'all shake, y'all bend, y'all break, y'all yelling, y'all telling before y'all even get the intake. I don't get it. Why be hard when you could be cool? Why act like you know it all when you could be school? Why even carry gats? You not even a goon. You belong in the church with your family, commune. Good things come to those who wait. That's a lot of good things come to those who go get it before they die. Life is a hustle. Gifts don't fall about the sky. Money don't grow on trees. If so, then give me seeds. Please, we buy a house, then they give us deeds. But we don't own the land and sit on, man, we better read. When it comes to my son, he gon' be a better me. Working on his legacy, I gave him all the recipes. We live life to live life. Right. Grown men sacrifice. Right. Sometimes you roll the dice. Right. Sometimes you pay the price. Right. Live life to live life. Right. Grown men sacrifice. Right. Sometimes you roll the dice. Right. Sometimes you pay the price. Right.
What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to the Progressive Action TV show. Let's get it. Now, y'all already know what to do. If you watching, share this video out. Add people to this live. It's very important. I mean, you know, we expanding. We doing excellent things. Matter of fact, I gotta practice what I preach. I gotta share this myself. Let's see. Let's go. Let's see what's going on right now. Yeah, but if you watching, start a watch party. Share it out to whatever groups that you may be in. Oh, let me cut this off. Share this to whatever group you may be in. And, you know, we go get it cracking and bring that heat as usual. So we go jump into the news real quick. Let's get into some news. So on our last show, we covered the police officer, the white police officer punching a black teen in the face for no reason. You know, this police officer looked enraged. He was very aggressive. He punched an unsuspecting teen on a New York City subway platform, and now that teen is suing for $5 million. He deserves every dime. He's suing for $5 million. And, you know, I wish there was a way that when cops get sued, that it personally come out of their pension or whatever the case is, just the same way how correction officers are. Because the only way that these officers would take responsibility for what they do is if it personally affects them. When we sue the city, the taxpayers, the people of that city pay the piper for that. And that cop may not even pay the piper because he probably from Long Island or something like that. So these cops need to be held personally responsible for what they do. Now, more news. I know y'all paying attention to this Cuban Gooding Jr. thing, and let me take this off the screen real quick. This whole Cuban Gooding Jr. thing, and they labeling him as a creep. Cuban Gooding Jr. is like a icon in Hollywood and the movie industry. But I just seen this video by TMZ, and I'm like, yo, my boy, he got something up with him. Like, what's really up with Cuban Gooding, man? But we're going to play the video, and y'all let me know what y'all think. Let's play it. I mean, y'all see Cuban, like, he just said a few words to her and, like, touched the middle of her back, and you could tell she was offended. Cuban Gooding Jr. is out here bugging.
Get the fuck out of here!
Fuck out of here with that Cuban Gooding Jr. You almost had me defending you. Almost had me defending you. But I got to take that back, man. You out here bugging. Let me see who we got in the chat. Oh, where'd that go? Hold on. Where'd that video go? Uh-oh. I lost the chat. I got to bring the chat back. Hold on. Give me 1 second. All right, there we go. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I see Nuke in the chat, Dominique, Jocelyn, Olivia. Shout out to the people in the chat commenting. But Cuban Gooding Jr., he's out there wilding. Now, in more news, you got sex offenders in Georgia. They want to sue the sheriff's office because the sheriff's office is letting the trick-or-treaters know who's a sex offender and who's not, and who house not to go to. I think that's dope. I think that is dope. This is what the sign looked like. Let me put the sign up there. Get out the way. It says no trick or treat at this address. Once again. I like that. I don't know why they would be mad at that, you know. But that's a good idea. Who would want their kids to go trick or treat at a at a sex offender house? Who would really want that? Who would really want that? Shout out to the sheriff office over there, man. I don't agree with the police much, but when I do agree with the police, it's for situations like that. So, in more news now, in New York City, all the drivers know, everybody who drive, I mean, I have experienced this. I know my coworkers who drive buses have experienced this. You have cyclists. And in this particular article, this came out yesterday in New York City. Cyclists in critical condition after being struck by driver on busy Brooklyn Street. Now, the issue with that is these cyclists are operating their bikes really crazy out here. Like, they don't follow no rules. Like, cyclists should be given fines for not obeying the rules of the road. So they go against the normal direction of traffic. They don't stop at stoplights. Sometimes you see them holding on to trucks, buses, and just doing wild things. And nobody hold cyclists accountable for what they do. So, and I'm not saying that every driver is good, because we know that too. But when you got bad drivers and you got bad cyclists, it's a recipe for disaster. But we know that drivers who don't obey the rules, we get tickets and we get things like that. But there's nothing for cyclists. Cyclists, he could be on his bike and be drunk. That's not safe. But I just think that the city should do more to enforce rules on cyclists, because they will be no match against a car, a truck, a bus. And it's not only for their safety, but it's for our safety too. So they need to do something about these cyclists. Now, to get into some transit news, because you know we are a transit show. I am a transit worker. Matter of fact, let me put some little bit of graphics on the screen. Put a little bit of graphics on the screen, just in case for the people who don't know who I am. I am a transit worker, and I touch on a lot of transit issues in New York, across the country, in the world. And it's very important that the people understand the issues that's going on in the transportation system, because we are not the only ones who get affected. The fares go up. If the fares go up, that's less money out your household, especially if you are the head of household and you're taking care of your household. If your kids and your wife or whatever got to pay more for a Metro card, or your husband, that's taking money out your household. And I think that you guys need to pay attention. So, and don't think that we're in the middle of a contract fight and we want more money. The fares is going to go up. If the TA don't give us raises for the next 20 years, I guarantee you the fares will still go up. So it don't even matter. Don't let them lie to you about that. You guys' fares have nothing, absolutely nothing to do with our raises. Now, I'm going to put this picture up behind me. As you can see, this was yesterday. This is, it was a lot of people came out yesterday. So shout out to all the transit workers, the people who came to support us. It was a lot of people out there, and shout out to my coworkers, man. Like I said, it was beautiful seeing you guys out there, seeing you guys taking it serious. We are definitely in the contract fight of our life, believe it or not. Don't let them fool you. We're in a contract fight of our life, and we must treat it that way. So it was good seeing you guys come out there and support that. Now, I'm going to play a little bit of videos of some of the departments coming out there and how they represent it, and it was beautiful. So let's play this video. Let's play a couple of videos, and I'm going to come back. Check it out.
What do we want? What do we want it now? We got the power. You got power. What do you want? Contract. When you want it? Now. What do you want? Contract. Now. You get power. Contract. Now. We got power. You got power.
As you can see, shout out to our coworkers. They was out there. Just to see that was very exciting. Seeing the vice presidents lead their departments, the division chairs lead their departments into the rally. I think that was so dope. So shout out to all the VPs there. Now, unfortunately, my department VP decided to do nothing, and this is what we look like. Now, for the people who don't know, RTO, we are the second largest department in New York City Transit with around 8,000 members. And this is what the RTO vice president mustered up. For those who don't know, the RTO vice president is the tallest guy in the picture. Might be the tallest guy in the picture. That's the RTO vice president. He has done, his name is Eric Logel. He hasn't done anything to organize us for this rally, but it was good. I'm telling you guys, it was good to see all the other departments lead the way, because we are together. We are together. So it was good seeing those guys lead the way. Now, the music was phenomenal. The live music there was phenomenal. With the songs that they decided to play, that was phenomenal. Some of the speakers, Nelson Rivera, who I don't like, he has a kind of like weird personality. Like, it's hard to gauge him and things like that. And he's just like very abrasive. But, you know, I told him yesterday, I loved his speech. It was very passionate. Earl and Richie Davis. Earl Phillips is the secretary treasurer of Local 100, one of the top 4. Richie Davis, we took a picture together. That was the first. Shout out to those guys. You have the union lying about this whole unity thing and saying that, you know, we need to be unified, but you know, they be on some BS. They really don't want unity. They just want a whole bunch of yes men around them to agree with everything that they saying. And, you know, they just don't care about unity, man. It's all a smoke screen to these guys. So look, the first video we go get into from the rally, we go get into Utano's opening speech. So let's play that, and I'll be right back.
Despite the years of working in all kinds of crappy conditions and providing 24-hour, 7 days a week, 365 days a year service. Despite all those years of working in dirty, difficult, dangerous tunnels and on the city streets dealing with the public, despite all of that, have you ever once heard them say, "We appreciate the hard work"? No! Have you ever once say, "Thank you for improving New York with an essential service"? Have you ever heard them once say, "You deserve safe working conditions, clean facilities, and a bathroom at the end of the line"? No. Despite the years of working in all kinds of crappy...
Now, as you can see, hold on, let me cut my video. As you can see, well, the video wasn't that perfect, but from what you can see of the video and you see Utano talking, he still don't know the issues. He had plenty of times to prepare for this rally. He's sitting there reading from a piece of paper, damn near the whole time, not really making eye contact. And you cannot make people take you serious if you can't make eye contact with them regarding these issues, even if it's your own members. Because it's just how he brags about spending half of his life in the union. He's 50, almost 60 years old. He been in the union for 38, 39 years, and he don't know the issues. I think that's very troubling, and he didn't do enough to prepare for this rally. But the next video we're going to get into, we're going to fly through these videos because it's a few videos, and I want you guys to see it. For everybody who just tuned in, for the people who are not transit workers, like I said, I'm gonna tell you guys again, you guys must start paying attention to the transit issues in New York City, and this is the reason why. Because they're going to raise the fares up on you guys. We are transit workers. They're going to raise the fare on you guys, and they go try to blame it on because we gave them guys a contract. Once again, I'm going to continue to say this until this become gospel in you guys' lives. If the MTA never give us a raise again, guess what? The fares are still going to go up. So it's important that you rally with transit workers, especially transit workers who is willing to tell you guys the truth of what's really going on, because for some reason our administration this past decade has not been telling you guys the complete truth, and they have not been making allies with you guys, and you know that not having that type of connection leads to us being assaulted, us being disrespected, and we are actually one of you guys. And that's why this show is here to help y'all understand that we are one of you guys. So the next video that we getting into is Utano welcoming Samuelson to the stage, and we're going to break down his video totally. So I want you guys to really pay attention to the words that Samuelson is saying, because I'm going to break this totally down for you guys, and I'm going to show you guys other video to show you what kind of character and liar and fake that he is. So check out these videos.
We have a great president. He's my friend, and he's here to speak in support of us. And there's nothing like having the national and the local together. My friend, International President John Samuelson. Local 100 has been in these fights before. We've all seen this movie before. And we have a guy up there on the 20th floor from the North Shore of Long Island named Pat Foy. Are we supposed to be afraid of Pat Foy? Pat Foy's a joke when it comes to the TW. New York City transit workers chew guys like Pat Foy up and spit them out. Spit them out on the pavement. Pat Foy is never going to stand in the way. Nobody's going to stand in the way of the TW and our brothers and sisters in the ATU of winning a fair contract. They can take those demands and they can kiss my Irish ass. Kiss my ass. Now Local 100. Local 100. We fought it out. It seems we're in another fight every 3 weeks. And Local 100 is very capable of taking this fight on. But the one thing that we have now, as President Utano alluded to, we have an international union walking in lockstep with New York City transit workers in ways that we've never seen before. Our fight, our leadership, our fight is your fight. You're never going to be abandoned. You're never going to be betrayed. I'll be right there in the trenches. Our leadership will be there in the trenches. Let the fight ensue. We are going to win a fair contract, and we're going to steamroll our opponents. Thank you very much. TWU.
Get the fuck out of here!
John Samuelson, if you don't get the hell out of here with all that crazy talk, man, like he's definitely I need to find, hold on, let me find something real quick. Give me 1 second. Yeah, but if he don't get out of here with that smoke screen that what he doing, let me see something real quick. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Give me 1 second. I want to try to find. I just got an idea. Let me see if I can find something real quick. Just got an idea. See if I can make it happen. No, I doubt it. But yeah, let me cancel this. But he's bullshitting us, man. He's seriously bullshitting the workers, and and the people who don't know no better. And I'm explaining to you guys, you know, on numerous occasions during the video, he chanted, "Who can shut this city down?" For those who don't know, Samuelson has negotiated 2 contracts for us, and they were in, I think, 2012 and 2017, right? Coincidentally, during his tenure as president, we had went 2 years without a contract. 2 whole years without a contract. Where was this whole shut the city down thing then? Where was it? Now he got balls talking about, oh, shut the city down, shut the city down, shut the city down. Man, he is bullshitting the workers here. Everyone who is woke knows that Samuelson is bullshitting the members here. I'm about to get some of you guys' comments on the screen. Once again, if you got Twitter, follow us at Progressive Actus on the screen right there. He also said Local 100 has been in these fights before, and we all seen this movie before. He's right. He's right. We have seen this movie before. But what he has failed to mention was the concessions we took under his leadership. We took plenty of concessions up under his leadership. We went from being paid 3 years to 5 years. We got tier 6, even though it's legislative, they put up no fight. We lost how we could use our OTO, you know, our quality of life. Discipline has been up dramatically. There has been, we have got Aetna, and Aetna is not as good as Blue Cross Blue Shield. Things have gotten worse. So he right, we have been in this fight before, and this fight under his leadership and under the leadership of Tony Utano, we have taken losses. That's what they not telling you. He also said, are we supposed to be afraid of Pat Foy? Pat Foy is a joke to the TWU. Okay, Pat Foy is a joke to the TWU. What about Cuomo? How come there has been no mention of Cuomo yet? Is Samuelson and if Samuelson and Utano scared of Cuomo? It's obvious. It's obvious that they scared. He said New York City workers, transit workers choose guys up like Pat Foy and spit them out. Spit them out to the pavement. Nobody is going to stand in the way of the TWU. Cuomo is standing in the way of the TWU. He had not only this contract, the contract before that one, and the contract before that one. Cuomo has been in the way, and you guys have allowed him to be in the way, and y'all have refused to hold them accountable. Let me get some of you guys comments on the screen. Let me get that going real quick. Let me see to make sure it's there. Oh, why is down there? Let me see what's going on here. Yeah, I don't know why it's down there, but yeah. Let me see. Exactly, Nuke. Crazy. Let me see what else. We got Matt Newrow. Contractors doing tons of our track work. I totally believe it. Totally believe it. Totally believe it. Let me see. Let me see what else you guys are saying in the chat group. Give me 1 second. Let me see. They danced around mentioning Cuomo the whole night. They didn't mention Cuomo, but we're going to get into the person who mentioned Cuomo. Shout out to Catherine Gonzalez, my cousin Jamel Wilson, Clark D, Nita. Shout out to you guys, Jocelyn, Canelo. I see you. We gonna have Canelo on the show soon. Today we go fly Canelo in soon. But I don't want to get off track. I want to stay on topic. He also said that we will never abandon. We will never be abandoned. We will never be betrayed, and he will be in the trenches with us.
Get the fuck out of here!
Samuelson is lying his ass off, man. That's a flat out lie. Nothing but betray you has been going on under his administration. This is his administration. This ain't Utano administration. This is Samuelson administration. Nothing but lies has been going on. Nothing but selling us out. Nothing. And then, did y'all hear him say, he say, Pat Foy something, kiss my Irish ass. Is this personal? I thought we was fighting for union workers' rights. He said kiss his Irish ass. This ain't about you, Samuelson.
Get the fuck out of here!
This ain't about you, and you not even Irish. You Scandinavian, man. Stop trying to claim all this other stuff. Kiss his Irish ass. This ain't about you. You should have said kiss the TWU ass. That's what you should have said. Once again,
Get the fuck out of here!
that craziness, man. These guys, man, if you don't know no better, seriously, if you don't know no better, they would get away with the greatest bamboozle. Now, y'all, you heard how tough he was talking. Kiss my Irish ass, and the MTA, we got Local 100 back. They never had the international in step with us. Man, John Samuelson is a con artist. He's a damn con artist. Matter of fact, we're going to get into a video real quick. 2 videos. I'm going to play them. Matter of fact, I ain't going to play them back to back. I think this video is like 30 seconds. I want y'all to listen to this video. He's talking tough. Samuelson is talking tough again. Listen to this video real quick.
And I'll leave you with this. I don't intend to keep the microphone. If we ever get to a point where there's self-help, we are going to engage in absolutely vicious strike action against American Airlines, to the likes of which you've never seen, not organized by airline people, but organized by a guy that came out of the New York City subway system that's well inclined to strike power and who understands that the only way to challenge power is to aggressively take it to them. So I hope that we get to the point of release. I doubt that'll ever happen, but if we do, we're going to shut this place down. And I'll leave you with this. I don't intend to keep...
He was talking tough. He was talking tough.
Get the fuck out of here!
Fuck out of here with that Samuelson talking that tough shit. Now, wait, what they not telling you guys, he went there talking tough, and it sounded good because that's what he do. That's what Samuelson do. Samuelson talk tough. It sounds good. It gets you excited, and you like, yeah, he got our back. He said serious strike action. You never dealt with someone from New York City Transit who's inclined to strike power and all this other fake tough guy stuff. Now, little do you know, for those who don't know, American Airlines, they struck back. They went to the courts. They fought Samuelson in court. When they fought Samuelson in court, Samuelson changed his whole tune. And we go get into this video right now. Check it out.
I am making this video pursuant to the order of the United States District Court for the Northern District of Texas to stress the importance of fully complying with the TRO. The court issued a temporary restraining order on June 14th and a modification of that order on July 10th. Copies of those orders are on the association and TWU websites and are posted on bulletin boards. It is imperative that we all, each and every one of us, completely comply with all the terms of this federal court order as modified. As you know, I'm the president, international president of the Transport Workers Union. As a union official of the TWU and also on behalf of the association, I am here to emphatically tell all of you to comply with the TRO and that we respect the requirements of the TRO. The TWU, the IAM, and the association do not support, we do not encourage any form of job action against American Airlines. The unions and their members must comply.
Get the fuck out of here!
Fuck out of here with that, Samuelson. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. If y'all don't know Samuelson, now all this happened this year. If y'all don't know Samuelson, he's the biggest damn con artist that there is. In that first video, he was talking about strike action. We're gonna do whatever. I'm a kid from NYCT and strike action. The last video, they threw water on his ass. They calmed him down. I emphatically encourage you guys not to take any type of strike action or whatever he was saying, a whole bunch of bullshit. That's what they think we are. They think they bullshitters and they think that we fucking dummies and that they could get and say whatever they want to say and we're not going to pay attention. That's why I'm happy that these videos are there. That's why I'm happy that you could compare. This all this happened this year. He got these guys in trouble. We emphatically tell you guys not to strike and or do anything. He was just talking tough a month ago before that. So think about, rationalize what was going on here. He talked tough for our rally. He talked tough going against American Airlines. Then he went to court and turned into Winnie the Pooh.
Get the fuck out of here!
Get out of here with that, man. Get out of here with that. Now, another thing that was going on that was annoying me during this whole presentation thing was they kept saying, look up at the windows, look up at the windows. Look, they watching us out the windows and all this. I'm going to play a little video of what they was talking about. Check it out.
I've been working for almost 40 years, and I participated in 15 contract negotiations. And I've seen many chairmen come and go.
They are
and I
watching
don't
us.
think that there'll be one to take the TW out.
You know,
but it's never
they
going to
are.
happen.
Look at them. Look at all the people. Look at all the
I've been
people.
working for almost 40 years.
Get the fuck out of here!
Get up out of here with that craziness, man. Naturally, a natural human reaction, if a whole bunch of people is gathering outside of your workforce, right? Outside of your workplace or whatever, you're going to look out the window. You're going to see what's going on, and you're going to just be nosy, right? This is the thing. The people who they was talking about was looking out that window. They was on the 3rd, 4th, 5th floor. And we talking about no more than 10 people. 3rd, 4th, 5th floor. I want you to ask your union rep. I want you to ask the president, if you come across him, any of the VPs of the top 4, are they negotiating with anyone below the 13th floor? Why are they worried about the cleaners of the building looking at them?
Get the fuck out of here!
Why are they worrying about they not negotiating with nobody under 13? And for those who don't know, the 13th floor starts with labor relations. So of course they go negotiate with labor relations. And then after the 13th floor, it's the 20th floor, 20 and up, 19 and up probably, or 20 and up, one of the two. That's where the real negotiators are. So all that, oh, look at them looking at us off of floor 3, 4, and 5. No, you're not negotiating with nobody up there. So stop the smoke screen and mirrors regarding that silliness. It's silly. You just need to stop lying and just be honest, man. Just be honest. Now, this next video we're going to get into is New York City public advocate Jumaane Williams. And I want you guys to pay real close attention to Mr. Williams' video. Check it out.
What's up, TWU? How y'all doing out here? First of all, I want to say thank you very much for keeping the trains and the buses running. I really appreciate that. Without you, there's no trains. Without you, there's no buses. Without you, there's no New York City. New York City is New York City because we built up. TWU is the one that makes the subways and the buses running. It's so unfortunate that the MTA, and I say the governor and Pat Floyd have betrayed you. How dare them blame the men and women who keep this city running as the problem? This is Cuomo's MTA. This is Pat Floyd's MTA. They have been the problem for many, many years, and it's finally coming to fruition. Pat Floyd, if you can't negotiate in good faith, maybe you should step aside and let somebody come in who can. I gotta shout out one of my best friends, James Shannon, who's somewhere in there as one of y'all. I came out here for him. I came out here for y'all. We need you on these buses. We need you in this city and on this subway. Without you, this city can shut down. And let me tell you something. If that's what you want to do, I'm with you till you get this contract. If we gotta shut some stuff down, that's what we gonna do. There's nobody gonna treat you the way they treat you. We got your back. We got your back. TWA, TWU, let's get it done. Peace out. Let's keep New York City.
Shout out to the New York City public advocate Jumaane Williams once again. Now, I'm going to tell you the significance of Mr. Williams' speech. Mr. Williams probably didn't get the memo, but nobody on that stage was supposed to say Cuomo's name. But I'm happy that Mr. Jumaane Williams, New York City public advocate, said Cuomo's name, because Cuomo is directly responsible for all our plights in New York City transit. He's responsible for our contract. He's responsible for our working conditions. He's responsible for the MTA violating the laws that he enacts. He's responsible for that. Not one damn union rep. Not Utano didn't name Cuomo's name. Samuelson didn't name Cuomo's name. None of the brass, as they like to be called, name Cuomo's name. We will not get any gains. We will not profit, move forward, or advance as transit workers if we keep coddling this damn governor. We won't get anything. Nothing at all. We keep coddling this governor, we're going to continue to fall behind. We're going to continue to be transit refugees. And for those who don't know, a transit refugee is a person who works for New York City Transit, who can't afford to live in the city in which they work. So we have to travel and live in Connecticut, Jersey, Pennsylvania, and outside of the 5 boroughs, where we should be able to live comfortably within the 5 boroughs we live in, because we put in a lot of work, we move a lot of people, and we serve an important role in New York City transit. Nuke, I like that. The BRASS, the brass, exactly. Exactly. But damn, like, when are we going to, like, really get at these guys, man? Shout out to my brother Don D. Jordan, man. Good to see you on the show. Robert, welcome to the show. Bullshit is right. You right. We right about that, right? Bullshit is right. Now I need you guys to do me a favor while we watching. I'm gonna put this back on the screen. You're gonna see it pop back on the screen. I need y'all guys to share the video out. I need you guys to get people to subscribe to the channel. I need you guys to get just like the page, you know, like the page. Do what we gotta do to get this thing popping. Now, let me see. Oh, and today I brought my 2 little friends with me. I'm gonna put them on the screen real quick. We're gonna start giving these guys surprise parties, man. Now we are in the contract fight of our life. We're going to give these guys surprise parties and start holding them accountable, popping up on them. You see my boys. They ready to party, and we ready to party. We're going to start giving these union officers surprise parties. We're going to start popping up on them, and we're going to start giving them hell, especially if we get a bullshit contract. They think that this time around that we get a contract, we're going to disappear for a couple of years and wait. No, you get us a bad contract, we're going to be on your ass until the next contract. Believe that. You can believe that. Now I want to try to get my brother Gomez on the line. Let me see where he at, man. Let me see something real quick. Let me delete this real quick. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to get Gomez on the, let me see, Triple G. Let me see if I can get him on. Gomez, you know what I'm gonna do? This is what I'm gonna do, Gomez. I'm gonna send you a new link. I'm gonna send you a new link right now. Let me see. Let me go to this session real quick. I'm gonna send you a new link. For some reason I can't get to you. Let me disconnect you from the session. I'm gonna send you a new link, Gomez, and I want you to let me see, reconnect to previous. All right, let me see. It says that you there. Oh, there you go. Gomez, what up, bro? Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. We're about to have Gomez on. Give me 1 second. We go fly him in. Hold on 1 second, bro. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I hear you loud and clear. Give me 1 second. Triple G. Give me one second, guy. Oh yeah? Shout out to the brother Gomez. Y'all see Gomez on the screen? Say what up, Gomez.
What up, everyone? What up? What up? What up?
So what was your take on the rally yesterday, man?
You know, I'm not even gonna lie. I was really happy about the rally as far as the turnout. But you know, the members are mad. So I was expecting a decent turnout, but I wasn't expecting as many people to come to turn out the way it was. You know, I feel like if the rally was at like 3 p.m., 2 p.m., something like that, I feel like you would have had 10,000 transit workers there easily because, you know, a lot of people didn't come because they didn't want to be there when the supervisors weren't there, when management wasn't there. You know, management wasn't there. And, you know, there's also a back entrance to 2 Broadway. So even the people, you know, I call the back entrance the slave entrance because that's what they want us to come into when they want us to go to when they want us to go to arbitration and all that stuff. But yeah, a lot of people were turned off by this rally because of the time, and they felt like it was going to be an empty building. They wanted actually management to be there, which I kind of felt. I still tried to encourage people to come because, you know, we're stronger in numbers. But I thought the rally was good. Like you said, the music was good. Samuelson is definitely full of shit. I feel sorry for those American Airlines people. Like, I'm listening to him up there talking. I'm like, this guy is full of shit. He needs to grow some balls. But also, what I liked about the rally, too, Utano's under pressure, bro. There's no way. Before I even say that, I want to let everybody know, why do you think the MTA felt comfortable to even give those contract demands? Because they know this administration has never fought for anything, and have no fight whatsoever. So they know that they can even present this bullshit to us because they know our administration and our leadership has no balls. But Utano is under so much pressure right now that there's no way he can even think to accept any bullshit because he's on the chopping block. He's one and done anyway, but he's on the chopping block hard right now. If anyhow he wants to survive, he has to try to grow balls right now. He's at his last trimester where his balls just might drop, just from the pressure from the members.
Let me ask you something. Do you have faith that Utano could get us transit workers a good contract?
I have absolutely zero faith. The only faith I have is that he's under so much pressure where it's like if he wants to continue or have another shot at being president, he knows that he can't bring us bullshit because we're so upset. And it's to the point where I kind of hope we don't get a new contract until the next election. Because he needs the whole Stand United administration needs to go. All of them need to go. Like you said earlier, they want a bunch of yes men. I call the entire Stand United, anybody affiliated with them, I call them worker ants. Like, when has they ever taken anything into consideration of what the members wanted? They told us to vote for Cuomo. Did they ask anybody other than Stand United people should we vote for Cuomo? Look how that worked out. They contract out our work. It's like, when are they ever going to take into consideration what their members want? Never.
That's correct. And that was a good point. And I have a problem with them not even bringing up Cuomo's name. Like, why are they afraid to mention Cuomo's name?
I'll tell you why. At the last union meeting, two train operator union meetings ago, it was told to us by our union leadership, our elected reps, the guys that you guys elected in the train operator division, that the union is focusing on Foy, and strategically they do not want to go at Cuomo. This is what our reps told us. Even though everyone knows that Cuomo is the puppet master, and I even got to give Zach a little credit, the train operator chair. He came to the NTA board meeting and he gave a little underhanded shot at Cuomo without mentioning him. And, you know, the pressure is on him, so I guess I got to respect that.
Oh, you know, Zach got in trouble for that, right?
Yeah. And he didn't even mention his name, but he was a little, you know, it was a little little undercover shot. He didn't want to put himself out there too much. But everybody knows Cuomo is the puppet master. Cuomo's in charge. So going after Foy, who's only following orders, what is that really doing for us?
Nothing at all.
Nothing
at all. I mean, Jumaane Williams, I was happy with his speech because he named Foy and Cuomo together, and they are joined at the hip when it comes to, New York City transit issues and our contract. So there's no way possible how you could ignore one and then villainize the other. And then
exactly.
the person who they ignoring is the one who's the worst one. He gave us Tier 6. Then we fought for Tier 6. It passed in the Assembly, in the Senate, and Cuomo vetoed it. Cuomo is not for us. But I think that what they doing, like you said, the reps mentioned to you, is that they trying to use Cuomo as an ace in the hole. So they trying to be like, it's like, yo, your little brother beating you up, and you got to go run to your other bigger brother. You the middle child. Your little brother beating you up, but the bigger brother, you tell the bigger brother he's gonna help you out or stop the little brother from beating you up. You know what I'm saying? Like they trying to use Cuomo as that. Like, yo, Foy ain't playing fair. Can you come save the day for us? Because they really don't want to strike. They really don't want to take no type of job action, bro.
None whatsoever. And mentioning that, shout out for buses for enforcing safety, because, the MTA doesn't believe in safety. Shout out to buses for enforcing safety. But I have to ask you, buses been enforcing safety for almost 2 months now. When is RTO going to enforce safety? Like, I try my hardest not to take shots at Eric Legel, but two problems I have with this man right now. When are you going to start enforcing safety in our department? I went to East New York Depot about 2 weeks ago, and they called us pussy. Excuse my language. They was like, yo, when you guys in RTO is going to start enforcing safety? You guys is pussy. We've been enforcing safety for over a month now. You guys haven't done anything. Like, when is the leadership in our department going to step up and do something? Like, it's been 2 months now. There was just another article. There was just another article in the paper where I think it was Channel 7 was talking about the union is doing safety stops, and their exact words was, I wish I could pull up the quote. I wish you could pull up the quote. They mentioned that RTO has not done anything, and RTO has no plans to do anything at this moment, which is like, to me, I consider that a slap in the face being in this department. Like, it's ridiculous. This is a contract fight, but RTO has no fight.
No fight whatsoever. But like I said earlier in the show, it looked good to see the departments come out and rally, before they entered the rally, their interest is coming into the rally of, the vice presidents leading the members to the rally and leading the way and leading the chants. It felt good because even if it was an act, it looked good. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have anything.
If you notice, LaTanya, when she was talking about the departments and shouting out departments in the
I don't think she said RTO. Did she say RTO?
At the very end, we had to remind her. We had to remind her about RTO. It's really like, bro.
We are afterthought. The second biggest department is an afterthought.
It's really embarrassing, man. At least to me, I'm embarrassed. I find it embarrassing to me because I know a lot of people from other different unions, and it's just embarrassing. Like, I personally find it embarrassing.
Now, we did a couple of interviews yesterday. I actually seen your New York One interview. The union hated that, they was in the reporter's ear after we finished, our interviews. But
of course,
one thing that's great about Progressive Action is that we have our own platform, and they can't censor, they can't control, they can't do anything here. We have the best. I'm going to say this clear. We got the best platform TV show there is in New York City Transit. For anyone who wants to get it confused or twisted, we have the best. There will never be another platform like this while we are around. I guarantee you that. And I don't care what kind of show you're doing. If you're a transit worker and you doing any kind of show and you touching on any kind of issue here, you would not be better than us. Believe that. So you said something.
Cut you off. Cut you off. And the crazy thing is that you said they were in the reporter's ears. When Samuelson and Utano were speaking, we were very respectful.
We could have heckled them. We could have heckled them.
We was very respectful. We let them talk. We didn't heckle them or anything. We didn't say anything at all. You know, the News One reporter did read one of the signs and asked Samuelson about the Cuomo sign. Is he going to ask Cuomo for help? And Samuelson was like, fuck that sign. I'm not here to talk about no signs or whatever. I mean, Utano said that, not Samuelson. Utano said that. But we respected, we showed those guys the utmost respect. We didn't disrespect anybody. We didn't say anything crazy to anybody. So I don't even see why they would even tell the reporters. It's not like we're lying. Everything we're telling the reporters is true.
But you said something important when you was doing your Channel 7 interview, and I thought it was very important too to bring it up as far as what I'm about to say, the media twisting our stories up, like when it's something with Long Island Railroad and they showing New York City and they showing New York City transit workers. You touch on that real quick?
Bro, that's nothing pisses me off more than that. The average customer doesn't know the difference between New York City Transit, Metro North, Long Island Railroad. Only thing they know is MTA. Now, if you take it all the way back from the beginning, this whole overtime thing is completely, it all started with Long Island Railroad. Overtime thing, right? And let them get their money because the whole system runs on overtime. If we stop working overtime, the system won't run. The only time they talk about overtime is when it's our contract. Other than that, they give us as much overtime as they want because they know that without the overtime, the system won't run. It's a fucking game they play. But if you look at, like I was saying, the whole entire overtime thing was completely Long Island Railroad. There's not a train operator, a conductor, a bus operator that makes over $250,000 in New York City Transit. We wish.
That's a fact.
We wish.
That's a fact.
We wish. You know, so my problem with the news shows is that the entire article will be about Long Island Railroad, but the pictures they use will be New York City Transit. So the average customer or passenger, they don't know the difference. They just see our train. So okay, they read the article, MTA. Now they see our train or they see our buses. Now they're pissed at us. They think, okay, now they assume it's New York City Transit that's stealing. And I'm not saying Long Island Railroad's stealing because they're not. The system runs on overtime. I bet their system runs on overtime too. If it wasn't contract time, they wouldn't even be talking about overtime, bro. As soon, like I told them at the board meeting, as sure as the sun will rise every day, when it's time for our contract, they talk about overtime.
Now, I want you to say, you know, it's my favorite line that you say, managers, you know what I'm about to say.
Oh, because it's true. In New York City Transit, you have managers, managing managers, managing more managers, managing managers, managing managers. And they're all making like $150,000.
It's true.
Take for example, take a line Superintendent Parker on the Q line, right? She gives everybody a dam for damn near everything. You pull too far back on the master controller, she gives you a dam. She's making damn near over $150,000 a year to make no decisions on her line. Like, you're a line superintendent. You know if a train operator pulls too far back on the master controller and he calls it in, he's not getting any discipline for that. So why are you wasting his time and MTA's time, which is costing money, which is mismanagement of money, to send him to Broadway for him to get a re-instruction when you could just do it in the field? Are you trying to tell, like, a line superintendent can't give a re-instruction in the field? So why is there line superintendent? Why don't you just have general superintendents and stop having superintendent on top of superintendent on top of superintendent on top of superintendent who can't make any decisions?
So look, this is what we're going to do at the next MTA board meeting, right? We gonna get some workers together, and we're going to specifically call out some bosses, some superintendents, because that's a great point what you said. You know, I'm gonna call out some superintendents who the one superintendent who been messing with me and trying to write me up and do things like that. And we're going to talk about all how, like you said, Ms. Parker, she'll take someone out of service. They got to go to 2 Broadway. Somebody got to cover their job when they go to 2 Broadway and get a reinstruction anyway. You know, but the thing, but was she ever a train operator?
You know what? I don't think she was.
What kind of train operator was she? Because we know the Transit Authority promote 2 types of people: fuck ups and people who like to write people up all the time. But if you miss too many days of work, your ass ain't getting promoted. You could have a Dan sheet from here to California. You miss too much days of work, you're not getting promoted. And it seemed like the TA promote superintendents. Like once you get to that first line, what's the deputy superintendent? And you start making a name for yourself, huh?
I call them PPE superintendent.
Oh, to just check for PPE? Well, Miss Parker was at Stillwell checking for PPE the other day. So, you know, I guess she don't have nothing better to do. But one thing that bothered me with the superintendents is that they stay in a cave most of the time. Only some of them come out and, you know, talk to you or make announcements. Like they got this new superintendent at Stillwell. His name is John. He's a Caribbean dude. You know, he comes out, he talk, he makes speeches. I never seen that before. You had, I forget her name, the superintendent with the Miss George. You know, she comes out, she talks and makes small talk with the people. You have the other superintendent there, the other West Indian guy, I forget his name. Can't think of him right now. But some of them come out and speak with you. These other superintendents, they stay in they cave. So when they do ask for you or superintendent want to see you, the first thing you think is what?
Discipline.
You're in trouble. Exactly.
This is one of the only union jobs. This is one of the only jobs, bro, where it's like management, supervisors. It's like the only time they want to correspond with the workers is basically when it's time for discipline, or when it's time, or when they want to talk to you about something involving rules, whatever. It's like there's no cordialness. It's like some of these guys, I don't understand. Like there's more to being a leader than just writing somebody up. Like I don't get it. I don't get it about this job. They try to instill fear in their employees, and it's crazy.
Because really they figured through fear that they could keep us in line than actually being respectful to your employees. You know, but that's not how you do business. I remember when they was at Stillwell and they had that learn from others board when they was putting up people incident reports. Like how you expect me to go be nice to a customer when you humiliating me in my own workplace?
Exactly.
Like, and you won't find this type of stuff at 2 Broadway. I'm quite sure people at 2 Broadway mess up. You won't see their incident reports in the hallway, in the lobby, or whatever the case may be, showing who the screw ups is. That's like harassment.
Exactly.
But that's how the MTA do business with their employees.
That's it's RTO culture. Because it's not even really like that in other departments. You know, that's one of the main reasons certain administrations stay in so long. It's because of how they handle their departments. Like our department is just a disaster. It's like a disaster. Exactly. But that's changing. Exactly. That's definitely changing. Big changes is coming in our department.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So look, before we get off, what you want to leave the people with, man?
I just want to tell everybody, you guys just got to get more involved. You know, like you guys can always call me, call Tramel, you can call guys that you always call, but you know, it all starts with you guys getting involved. You know, come to the meetings. You gotta hold these guys accountable. You know, we need to start working to rule. We need to stop. So we need to stop that you to go. We need to stop if you have to go to the bathroom. We're human beings. At the end of the day, everyone, we're human beings. And I understand we have a job and everybody has to do their job. But you got to remember we're human beings and we need to get treated like human beings. And if we don't stand up for ourselves and have pride in ourselves, like, of course, they're going to try to walk over us and have us do whatever they want us to do. Like, it's very important. Before you go,
while I got you on, why don't you shout out your the thing that you do every first Sunday of the month?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, every first Sunday of the month, I got a kids pizza and paint and a pancakes and paint kid thing. It's over in East Flatbush at Sesame Flyers, Church Avenue, and I think it's 30, let's say Church Avenue and 34th Street, 33rd Street. Definitely come check that out. It's a fun time for the kids. You know, a lot of arts and crafts. Good time. Definitely come check it out. Also doing birthday specials. Good looking with the plug.
No doubt, bro. I had you on, so you might as well just plug it in yourself. It's free on. It's on me. That was on me, man. Don't worry about it.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
All right, man. We'll catch you later, bro.
All right, appreciate you.
All right, no doubt. Shout out to the brother Gomez, man. Shout out to him, man. Hold on, let me get him up off of this. Yeah, shout out to the brother Gomez. Let me switch my headphones back around. Give me 1 second. That was a good, nice little interview. I told you guys that we're going to start expanding the platform to that. I'm doing another side show of where we're going to discuss more issues. I'm going to have LaShawn Craig. He's the transit worker. I'm going to have Darren Coakley, sanitation, and we're going to be discussing issues. I think we're going to call the show Intelligence. I think that's what we go call the show. Actually, LaShawn idea. But yeah, so the rally was good. It was you know, it was a good experience. You know, if you couldn't be there, that's why we played the videos. If you just joining the live stream, when we get off, you could go through. We'll give you a quick synopsis. I didn't have videos of. I was trying to find video of Nelson Rivera's speech, like I told you guys earlier. I liked it a lot. So the union, I'm quite sure the union is going to be releasing the videos, and we're going to do more shows talking about the videos and what we liked and what we didn't like. Like I said, the music was good. The way some of the department interests was good. Richie Davis was good. Donald Yates was good. T.A. Surface, you know, they were good. You know, I didn't see all the other departments, but from what I seen, they were good. I like the way that they led they divisions in. And, you know, heck of the picture of Earl, myself, Richie Davis, and I forget the other guy name on the end. Y'all could tag him or whatever. But I think that this was good. A picture of unity. These are people who I have been very hard on the past 3 years, and we came together for a picture. And I think it says a lot to let the membership know that at least we're thinking about unity for real, not for fake. What else we got here? Let me see. Oh, this video. This was a funny. I gotta put the sellout on the screen. Let me get myself off the screen. We go put the sellout on the screen because it's about time we start highlighting the sellouts.
Look,
check this out.
The biggest sellout ever. The VP of RTO. Look, the biggest sellout ever. The VP of RTO. Look, the biggest sellout ever. The VP of RTO. Look, the biggest sellout ever. The VP of RTO. Look, the biggest sellout ever.
Y'all see that fool? Y'all tell him. Get the fuck out of here! Fuck out of here with that, man. He couldn't even mobilize us for this contract rally, man. I told y'all. He ain't nothing without progressive action. All that organizing, mobilizing, and the way he got elected wasn't because of his work. It was because of progressive action, me and the teammates' work. That's what it was about. And even when he was with Local 100 Fight Back, they handled, I think Seth and Ferretti handled most of the organizing and mobilizing, and he just went for the free ride. That's why he's having a hard time now. And he's going to continue to have a hard time. Told y'all we're giving surprise parties, and I told him that personally. He know I did today, and he's going to get more. He's going to get a real surprise party for playing around with us, man. Any kind of concession, he's going to get surprise party. He already got 2 lined up. But in the next coming days, we're going to be talking more when the union release the videos, or I come across more videos. We're going to be talking more about it. Any kind of information we get regarding the contract, we're going to talk about that. I need you guys, listen, I need you guys to continuously, trust me when I tell you, I need you guys to continuously to share this video. Right now, it's a lot of people watching live right now. That means that when I get off, I should be seeing watch parties. I should see my name tagged. Matter of fact, let me put my name on the screen. I should be seeing my name tagged and all that other kind of stuff going. What happened? Let me see what's going on here. And all the other type of stuff going on. we got to continue to get our narrative out there. Nothing is more important than our narrative. You have someone who's on your side, Progressive Action. We are on your side. We talking about the real issues that affect transit workers. No sugarcoating, no playing favorites. We telling it like it is. We making allies with the public. We making allies with politicians. Oh, that's another thing. That's another thing that we forgot to touch on. There was no real political support in this rally. I think the biggest political guy there probably was the New York City public advocate, Jumaane Williams. He probably was the biggest one there. Where was Tish James? Where was all this talk with Bernie Sanders? Where was AOC? Where's the big political figures for the allegedly most powerful union in New York City? Now, don't get it twisted. I do believe that we have a lot of power. I just think that the people who's in charge of facilitating how this power go are weak. It's just like someone, you may have a very powerful gun, but if you don't know how to shoot it, you're not going to be effective with that gun. Or if you driving a car with a lot of power, or a motorcycle with a lot of power, and you don't hit those gears at the right time, you're not going to get the most efficiency out of that bike. All the bike riders know that, right? So it's the same thing here. We have power in numbers. Yes, we do. We provide a particular function in New York City, a very important function in New York City. Yes, we do. But if the leadership don't know how to utilize that and don't know how to maneuver that into some type of power on a chessboard, then we're going to continue to look weak. And that's what's happening now with this administration. And when I say this administration, I'm mainly talking about Utano and I'm talking about Samuelson moving forward. Unless I name a VP or I say DVPs or whatever the case is. When I say the brass, I mean mainly the top four, but I'm mainly talking about the president and the international president Samuelson. They're going to fuck us over this contract. They have done it every year. They have blatantly lied to our face. Just the last contract, they said no concessions. If you look through the contract and read, see, they think that we don't read. If you read through that contract, you will see concession after concession after concession. It's all bullshit with these guys. It's all bullshit. Utano, he don't have the pizzazz. He don't have the energy. He's not intelligent like how people saying that he is. He's just not. You know, Tony, he's a nice guy. He's probably nice to party with, nice to hang out with. He probably invite you over to the house, you eat food with him. He's cool like that. I don't care about him being cool. I care about him being a tough leader on not the members who go against you, but being tough against Pat Foy and Andrew Cuomo, man. That's who we want to see you be tough with. If you can't be tough with them, don't try to be tough with the members in Local 100. But like I said, for those who's watching, please continue to share the video to all my YouTube people. YouTube is very important. I'm trying to build this YouTube channel. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Can I put that on the screen real quick? Yes. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's called Progressive Action. Just search Progressive Action on YouTube. You will find us. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the Twitter. It's very important. All these social media platforms are very important. That's the Twitter. If you got Instagram, everybody has Instagram. If you have Instagram, please subscribe to our Instagram. Like they say, there's strength in numbers. We need more numbers. The Facebook is doing great. But if you're on the Progressive Action Inc. page and you watching this, invite your friends to the page. Invite your family members. Invite everyone to the page. Share this video out. If we don't get that out, then our narrative will never be heard, because we can't rely on no one but ourselves to get this narrative heard. All right. So thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you guys for watching, and we'll catch y'all later. Peace. The #1 transit show in New York City. Let's get it. Progressive Action, baby.